In this video, I'll be taking a close look at what Trading 212 offers, its fees and costs, the investment tools and the information it provides, and importantly, how it stacks up against other popular investment platforms in the UK. I'll also explore who Trading 212 is best suited for and who might find it less than ideal, plus some alternatives. So jumping across to a full review on the Made to the Masses website, I'm going to give you some of the highlights of this particular review. You can, of course, pause the screen to read the detail, but also there will be a link in the notes of this video where you can go and actually click through and read the full review yourself if you want, because there are some tables, etc. in it. Also, any platform that I talk about in this review that isn't Trading 212, I've also done a review of, so there'll be links in the notes of the video to those particular reviews. So jumping down to what is Trading 212? Well, Trading 212 originated in Bulgaria and entered the UK market in 2016 as a Forex trading application. Then in 2017, it positioned itself as one of the early platforms to offer zero commission share dealing. The platform boasts a highly popular mobile app in the UK and has actually gained more than 15 million downloads across the globe and also over 350,000 customer reviews. Now, Trading 212 offers a range of accounts. I'm going to skip down just so you can see them on screen. You can see them there: the CFD account, the Trading 212 Invest, and the Stocks and Shares ISA, as well as the Cash ISA. Now, these are aimed at giving a wide appeal to both new and experienced investors. Now, a significant draw of Trading 212 is the low minimum investment amount, allowing users to commence share dealing with as little as £1. Now, the platform does pay interest on uninvested cash held across 13 different currencies. And bear in mind that this can be invested in money market funds, so it's not technically true cash at a bank. So there is an element of investment risk in that. I'll just jump down for a second to show you these are the different currencies and the associated interest rates. They are correct at the time of making this video, but do make sure you subscribe to the channel because I do update these reviews as those rates will change. So for those who choose a Trading 212 Invest account, which is one of the four accounts I've already shown you, there is a debit card that's available and it's subject to a one-time £4.95 manufacturing and shipping fee, and it enables you to spend the uninvested cash and earn up to £20 cash back monthly. And the uninvested cash, as I've already said, continues to accrue interest at a rate of 4.5% at the time of this video. There's also fee-free ATM withdrawals for that card available up to £400 each month with a 1% fee applied thereafter. Other types of accounts include the Trading 212 CFD account, and that allows you to trade in stocks, forex, indices, commodities and cryptocurrencies using contracts for difference. And there is a minimum deposit of £10. Now, obviously, there's a big warning around that. You need to be a very sophisticated investor and understand CFDs, because obviously most retail investors lose money when they invest via contracts for difference. There is also the Trading 212 Stocks and Shares ISA, which enables you to hold ETFs and shares within that tax-free environment, and there is the Cash ISA, which enables you to hold cash and earn 4.5% interest tax-free at the time of this video, and it does require £1 minimum investment, but it is protected by the Financial Services Compensation Scheme. Users can switch between all four types of account when they're using the app. Now, if you're new to trading, then Trading 212 does offer an interesting practice portfolio, which is a virtual £50,000 that's provided, allowing users to simulate trading in the stock market. So what about if you actually want to start trading for real? Well, one of the major attractions of Trading 212 is that it offers zero commission investing for buying, selling and holding stocks and ETFs within the same currency. Now, the platform also offers access to a wide array of global stocks and ETFs, including well-known companies, and supports fractional share trading, which enables you to invest in portions of shares. Now, for trades involving currencies that are different from the base currency, there is a low FX fee, which I'll come on to a little bit later. So let me just jump back up to some of the features of Trading 212. Well, it's got 24/7 customer support via live chat service. There's also the 212 hot list, which features the popular shares based on user holdings, and it also tracks the risers and fallers in terms of ownership over time. There's also educational video tutorials that provide provide beginners with more information on the basics of investing and also on the more complex strategies like CFDs. But also do bear in mind, like the warning earlier, it's really for sophisticated investors. Trading 212 also supports multi-currency accounts, allowing deposits and withdrawals in the same currency as the user's bank account, which therefore avoids conversion fees, and it enables people to trade without having to pay those FX fees. So skipping down to the fees and charges that Trading 212 applies. Now, Trading 212 is known for zero commission trading, but it does charge some fees. So if you trade in a currency different from that of the account, then you will incur a 0.15% FX fee. Bank transfer deposits are free, but deposits via credit or debit cards or Apple and Google Pay are subject to a 0.7% fee for amounts over £2,000 in total. For the Trading 212 CFD account, which I won't dwell on, closing a position in a different currency to the account incurs a 0.5% fee. Interestingly, the platform's chief executive has indicated that there is a potential for future premium services from Trading 212 that will require payment, but we'll keep you posted on that and I'll update the review if and when that happens. So is Trading 212 safe? Well, it's regulated by the FCA, the Financial Conduct Authority, which mandates measures to protect clients' funds, such as holding them in segregated client accounts. Eligible deposits up to £85,000 are protected under the Financial Services Compensation Scheme, the FSCS, in the event of Trading 212's insolvency. The platform also employs various security measures to identify and address bugs, ensuring consumer protection. However, it's crucial to remember, like all platforms out there, that when you are investing, it does carry risks and share prices do fall as well as rise. Now, Trading 212 also implements negative balance protection for its CFD accounts, preventing accounts from falling into a negative balance, and it also offers stop loss alerts and take profit options to manage risk. So moving on to the alternatives to Trading 212, perhaps one of the most well known is Freetrade. So that also specializes in commission free share dealing. Now, Trading 212 actually offers a broader selection of shares, which is over 10,000 different shares compared to Freetrade's 6,000, and that also mainly focuses on UK and US stocks. Now, unlike Freetrade, Trading 212 doesn't charge for its stocks and shares ISA, while Freetrade does charge. You have to actually have one of its paid for plans if you want to have a stocks and shares ISA. More information on that can be found in the notes of this video. But Freetrade does offer a free share to new users if that floats your boat. However, Freetrade does offer a pension, which Trading 212 doesn't currently. So you do need to decide whether a pension is important. But of course, you can have a platform for your pension and one for your stocks and shares ISA. There's no rule to say you have to have them both on one platform. It's also worth pointing out that Trading 212's 0.15 FX fee is lower than Freetrade's equivalent fee, which charges as much as 0.99%, but that does depend on which Freetrade plan that you are on. eToro is another platform with a significant user base, and it has an interesting copy trader feature, which enables people to copy the trades of other successful traders. So you could copy one person or a whole team, up to 100 traders simultaneously. Now, one thing to point out with eToro, it does have a slightly higher initial deposit amount of $100. XTB is another platform offering a wide range of instruments, including CFDs, and provides commission-free trading up to a certain monthly volume, but it does charge inactivity fees. Now, if you're looking at customer reviews of Trading 212, then it's got an excellent rating on Trustpilot with a score of 4.6 out of 5 from approximately 50,000 reviews, and generally users praise it for its suitability for beginners. Now, negative reviews often cite account verification issues or withdrawal issues. The mobile app itself has high ratings on both the App Store and the Google Play Store, with the App Store having 4.6 out of 5 and the Google Play Store where the app has 4.1 out of 5. I'm going to finish up by leaving the pros and cons of Trading 212 as I see it on screen, but in summary, it provides a user-friendly platform for share and CFD trading, particularly appealing to those seeking low-cost share trading. Now, the ease of the account setup and the ability to trade a variety of assets from shares to gold and cryptocurrency are obviously notable advantages. The ability to have a free stocks and shares ISA is also attractive. But although Trading 212 does offer a wide range of ETFs and shares to invest in, I have to point out it doesn't offer things like unit trusts, so that might bother some people, and it also doesn't offer all of the tax wrappers out there, like a pension. Now, the debit card feature is an innovative way to access uninvested cash while it continues to earn interest. And while Trading 212 is a compelling option for experienced and active share traders, beginners should exercise caution, particularly when it comes to getting engaged with CFDs. I really do advise that you don't. Freetrade, for example, doesn't offer CFDs. So if you feel like you might be tempted, then maybe Freetrade would be a better option for you. But for new investors, there are, of course, those educational resources and that virtual portfolio, which might be of interest to many. So that completes my review of Trading 212. If you found it useful, hit that like button, but also subscribe to the channel. All the links are in the notes of the video, including a link to cashback offers that many platforms offer new customers.